Welcome to everyone. I'm going to go down with this BKFC picks. Then I must go to a training session. I won't be going live. Just testing whether it works. Hope it works. Yep. And yeah, I will grind it out. So let's go. Yeah, this is working. This is working nicely. Okay, I'm just gonna go with a brief. What the heck? Hold on. Whatever. I don't give a damn. Okay, we're kicking off with the card now. I'm gonna go down. And the first fight of the preliminary one is Chris Cornelius versus Jafar Ford. Don't know much about these guys. About prelims, I don't know much. Really don't know much. But Chris Cornelius has always been my favorite. So Cornelius to win is going to be my first pick of the night. Then the second pick of the night, Tony Murphy out of Coconut Creek, Florida, fighting against Shane Stapp. Shane Stapp's debut. And Tony Murphy had 3-3 score. This is also his pro boxing, his bare knuckle boxing debut. Tony Murphy to win. These are lucky picks, just lucky picks. When it comes to prelims, then I'm gonna go with serious breakdowns. Then Ryan Reber versus Jack Grady, bare knuckle boxing, 5 times 2 rounds. I think Reber. Okay, Reber to win. I don't have much time. I would elaborate, but I really don't have much time. Must go to a training session. Then the next one. Hold on 1 second. The next one is
Anyone can make a
going to be the combat. The next one is going to be the combat between Brandon Allen and Joshua Marer. Now, this is a tricky fight to call. This really is. Joshua Marer has 2-3-0, a professional MMA record, while Brandon Allen has amateur record of 4-2-0, and he has already had some amateur bare knuckle boxing experience. Very tough fighter. So because of the experience, I'm gonna go with Allen to win. That is only going to be because of the experience level. Then the next one is going to be the clash between J.R. Ridge and Chancey Wilson. J.R. Ridge has excellent boxing background. Chancey Wilson accepts every single call out, and that's one of the reasons why I love Chancey Wilson. You know, he's accepting every single call out, and he's always ready to take part in violent beatdowns. And I'm gonna say Ridge versus Wilson. Ridge versus Wilson, no distance, gonna be my pick. That is going to be my pick for that upcoming fight. Unfortunately, Chancey Wilson doesn't have a good score against guys who have background in boxing, so I'm going with JR Ridge to win. Sorry, Chancey. I love you, man, but sorry. Then we're gonna go Jonathan Miller versus Stephon Rees. I don't have much of a dilemma here. Miller to win. Let me see whether some website is going to give us odds and which fights are covered by the odds. No, currently. Okay, I don't give a damn. I'm going to give my picks. Travis Thompson versus David Diaz. When I interviewed Travis Thompson in the past, he told me that his cardio has been his greatest issue because he works every single day. But on the other side, Travis Thompson is a hard-hitting hillbilly, so we might expect a knockout, but David Diaz can take a beating. I mean, David Diaz comes from boxing background, and he won 2 bare knuckle fights, so I'm gonna say Thompson versus Diaz goes the distance. Thompson to win, but we'll see. I think Thompson should have slight edge in this fight. But again, Diaz comes from boxing, different. There are no gloves here. Then we got Bobby Taylor versus Gabriel Fryer. Bobby Taylor's got a great background. Gabriel Fryer has 0-0 professional MMA record. But in bare knuckle, he's been pretty successful. Defeated Nick Vidar, defeated Nathan Arriaga. He could be a dangerous threat to Bobby Taylor, but I'm gonna go with Bobby Taylor to win. Then the next one is interesting clash. This is Jessica Borja versus Brooke Gilly. Jessica Borja is one of my favorites, and Brooke Gilly, or Brooke Gilly, however you call her, the guillotine, well, she comes of a grappling background, and the Black Widow Jessica Borja has a score of 3-4-0. Lost to Lea McCourt and Talita Nogueira because of poor ground game. Lost to Shana Young, Sarah Payan. But other than that, I haven't seen much of her in the stand-up. I've seen that she has good punches and good kicks, but how is she gonna rule in a pure stand-up brawl? Well, that's something to remember. That's something to believe in. So, Brooke Gilly, I don't know much about her, so I have to lean towards Jessica Borja to win. Do I have the greatest picks? Do I have some greatest expectations? I have an expectation from Borja to win, but that's it. Now we're heading into the co-main event of the evening. It's Jared Warren versus Jay Jackson. Jay Action Jackson is awesome. Jared Warren is awesome. 1-0 professional MMA record, but he's got a long bare knuckle career. 2 losses to Isaac Doolittle and Josh Dyer, victories over Zion Tomlinson Sr., Brian Maxwell, Scott O'Shaughnessy, which was a surprising victory on John Michael Escoboza. Jay Action Jackson didn't have good MMA record, but in bare knuckle he's doing great. He defeated Damon Bell, he defeated Terry Anoski, lost to Isaac Doolittle via majority decision. I think Jared Warren versus Jay Jackson. Warren versus Jackson goes the distance. That is my prediction. I'm gonna lean with Jackson to win. I don't have so many confident picks, confident underdogs, but I'm gonna go with Jackson to win this fight. And the main event of the evening, Reginald Barnett Jr. versus Gene Herrera. Both of these guys are brutally great. This is really a 50-50 fight, and it's so hard for me to pick a side in this one. Reggie Barnett lost to Johnny Bedford on 2 occasions, but he defeated Matt Murphy, Rusty Crowder, Abdil Velasquez, DeMarcus Corley, Jared Grant, and many other high-level opponents. Gene Herrera was having a beef with Abdil Velasquez, and he won that fight, pretty much easily won that fight. But I believe against Reginald Barnett, they are going to stand and bang. Very big candidate for the fight of the night. Herrera versus Barnett goes the distance. I don't see a knockout coming in this fight. Both of these guys are extremely tough, and it's super, super hard for me to pick a side. Like, Reggie Barnett is faster, crisper, and he has better angling, but Herrera has better one-punch knockout power, and Herrera also has one other good thing. He's extremely good in close range exchanges. Like, long range, no, but you've seen what he did to Abdil Velasquez. So, side pick, hard to pick a side, man. This really is a 50-50 fight. Barnett to win, but 50-50. I think goes the distance is like the best prediction here. I am very much unsure about the main event of the evening. Barnett has more experience, but we mustn't underestimate Gene Herrera. Jiu-Jitsu is a great fighter, and yeah, Barnett, but I'm not confident in this one. So good luck, lads. I shared you my picks, and let's see how this is going to go. I must go to a training session now. The greatest mind of the game needs to learn.